Welcome back to the Brilliance Growth Academy. Today we are moving forward with our chapter number 6, that is the staffing, and it will have a complete study guide about how we can hire the people for the organizations and how it will be helpful for the organization to remain with the task by employing a right talent at the right time. So we are talking about the staffing. First of all, we will discuss about the meaning and a concept of staffing, then we move forward. So foundation of any organization relies on its talent and hardworking people who serve as its principal assets. An organization can achieve its core objective only when it has the right persons in the right positions. So we are talking about staffing. So, when organizations need to achieve its core objective and a core target, or say a goals, so organization has to hire the right people at the right position so that people can take initiatives in achieving the goals with the right intention, with the right motives, or with the right strategies. So, in this way, we are talking about the people who are very much talented, hard worker, and can help the organization, can contribute in the organization to achieve its core objective. So we need to hire the people who are talented, who are hard workers, who can initiate and who can help the organization in solving the problems before it comes in the organizations, and they can help the organization to achieve its major goals, whether it's related with the social, whether it's related with the profits, and whether it's related with the communities. So everywhere we need the people, or say hiring the peoples, so that organizations can achieve its proper goals. Now we are moving forward with the important definition. So staffing is the management functions of filling and keeping filled the position in the organizational structure. In a simple terms, it is the putting people to the job, right? So we are hiring the people for a job, we are putting the people for the job so that we can fulfill the job vacancies, and they can work according to job description. So each and every department, whether it's a marketing, finance, HR, production, and any other department, we need to hire the people, and we will assign some duties so that they can help the organization to achieve its sub goals and major goals as well. Now we are focusing on the scope of the staffing. It begins with workforce and planning, includes recruitment, selection, training, development, promotion, compensation, and performance appraisal, right? So this is a very important chapter that we are studying today, and it begins with the workforce planning and how much workforce we need in our organization, how it will helpful for all of the organization and all the important aspects of organization. So organization, with the help of HR department, recruit, select, train, develop, promote, and compensate, and do the performance appraisal of the hired people. So its scope is quite wide, and it increases by day, and it will definitely helpful for the organization to achieve its major and subtle goals that start from recruiting and end with the performance appraisal. So this is a major function that the HR department has to perform on its basis, and they have to hire the people, they have to recruit the people, they have to select the people, they need to provide the training to them, they have to develop over the period of time, they time to time promote them, compensate them in a form of bonus, into the form of salary hike, and many other ways, and at last they have to do the performance appraisal, how they are performing. So in this way the staffing function works, and the scope is quite big or quite large, you can say. Now we are moving on the next point, that is a nature. In a new enterprises, staffing follows planning and organizing in existing enterprises. It is a continuous process because new jobs are created regularly, and existing employees leave the firm. So it is a nature of the enterprise, and accordingly staffing function has to work. Now we are moving on the important aspects of staffing, that is the importance of staffing. What is the benefit of staffing? What is the major role of staffing, right? So human resource are the most important assets of an organizations, and the goal achievement directly depends on their qualities. If you are having a good quality of employees in our organizations, definitely organization will flourish, organization will achieve its target on time. Staffing has assumed greater importance today due to the rapid technology advancement and increasing corporate sizes and complex human behavior. So, everywhere, staffing has become a very important aspect of managing the people, hiring the people, and give them a training so that they can showcase their true natures about the working and achieving the organization goals. So, in this way, we are following some of the important critical benefit that you can say or arises from the staffing. So first benefit is it discover the competent personnel. It helps in identifying and obtaining the qualified candidates for various job profiles. So you have to find the competent person so that you can hire in your organization, you can recruit in your organizations and give them a particular job description and the right positions. Next, it will hire performance, it will showcase the higher performance. It ensures the right person is placed on the right job and maximize the productivities. Because if you are hiring a right person at the right moment for a right job, so definitely your productivity will increase, your efficiency of the business and process will increase, and definitely it will reduce the cost in overall format. Next, third one is a continuous survival. It ensure success successive planning for a manager and protecting the enterprise's future. So if you are hiring a right person, so definitely it will help to boost the business, it will help to boost in growth and expansion, and it will continuously helping in survival and growth of the organizations. So it ensures successive planning, and for the manager as well as for the enterprises, so that they can hire a good amount of people in a qualitative manners, and they can place them at the right position at the right time, and that will help the organization to survive and grow. Next, we are moving on a fourth importance of the staffing, that is the optimal utilization of human resource. By mapping the requirement clearly, it avoid both overmanning, reducing the labor cost, or undermanning, preventing the work description. It means that you have to hire the adequate amount of resource, adequate amount of staff, so that you can avoid both overmanning or undermanning. Overmanning will increase the labor cost. You have to pay the cost for the in terms of their salary, compensation, and overall other things. And undermining definitely will impair or disturb the work process or disturb the work overall. So you would not be able to do the work during the undermining situation and overmining situations. It will increase the cost suddenly. So you have to work on both parameters. So in this way, you have to be very careful about optimal utilization of human resources. Next, it improves the morale and job satisfactions. Now, it provides objective assessment and a fair financial and non-financial reward for a worker's contributions, as it improves morale and job satisfaction. Because when you are treating the employee in a fair and good manner, then definitely it will help you to achieve your own objective, own goal in a very systematic manner. Whether you are giving them a fair financial reward or sometimes non-financial reward, not in a monetary terms, that is sufficient, but it should be adequate, it should be fair, so that morale of the employee should be enact, and it can continue help the employees to do their job in a very specific manner. So it should provide morale and job satisfaction, because when the employees do a particular job and the salary is adequate or fair to the job description, so definitely he will be satisfied, he will continue the job, and he will have a high morale during the job running. So it will help them to maintain this particular scenario. Next, we are moving on a major point, that is the staffing as a part of human resource management. Right? Human resource, what is the staffing and how it is connected with the human resource management? Staffing is an inherent part of HRM. While individuals, managers handle the staffing to a limited extent in a small firm, large organization establish a specialized human resource department to manage human capital. So basically, in a small organization, staffing is definitely done by a manager, and they take care of it significant in a significant manner. But in a large organization, it is established with the human resource department that we call a HRM department, who manage the human capital from their recruiting till the performance appraisal, and sometime if the employee exit, they handle till that points also. So staffing as a part of human resource also very important in the minor or major organization. Next, we are moving our next point, that is a dual status of the staffing. Staffing in a dual aspects related with the line activities and the staff activities, right? So we are now understanding the what is the line activities. Staffing is a generic managerial functions performed by all the standard line managers, right? Staffing is a generic managerial function performed by all the standard line manager, and each and every manager has to do some of the staffing activities, some of the recruitment activities in terms of their job working, in terms of their job profile. Managers shows that they need this much amount of people in their particular department, so they need to hire the people for the job, they need to hire the people to job the work done in a specific department. Now second is a staff activity. It acts as an advisory and a specialized role played by the human resource department, right? In line activities, every department, every manager in every department, like if you are working in a purchase department, and you need five peoples to be under you, so you definitely, you are working in your line and you shows the requirement that you have a requirement of a five peoples under you. But as a staff activities, it is a core one, it is a large one, because human resource department will identify that how many people are required in these organizations, whether it's related to the procurement, whether it's related to the purchase, whether it's related with the marketing, whether it's related with the finance, whether it is related with any other department. So staff activities, it act as an advisory and a specialized role that played by the human resource department, because human resource department identify that we need to hire this much amount of people to get our work done. So this is an advisory role or specialized role played by the human resource department or HR managers. So now you have understood the clarity between the line activities and the staff activities. Next, we are focusing on the core activities or core duties of HR department. First, recruiting the qualified people, as you have understood this point clearly. Second, analyze the job and preparing the accurate job descriptions. How many jobs are in the organization, and how the people who would be hired would be prepared for accurate job descriptions, and what kind of people will do what kind of job. So job description is a detailed information about the job and its related aspects. So a manager identified that I need this manager, this person, and he or she do this much of work. So this much of work related with the job description, and how many jobs are available in the organization related with the analyzing the job conditions. Suppose there are 50 jobs vacancies available in the organization, then the HR department will work for the same, right? He will hire the 50 people across all the department, or say every department need a specific amount of people. So he will hire definitely 50 peoples, but it will be rated with the different department, right? Say 5 in a HR and a 6 in a purchasing department, 7 in a sales, and 10 in a somewhere else. So in this way they will analyze the job and prepare the accurate job descriptions. Third one, it will developing the compensation ways and incentive plans. How much salary you will pay to your workers? How would you pay how would you pay wages to your employees, or say a line staff, or say foreman salary, or how much you will design, or how you will design your incentive plans for your staff members. So you need to develop the compensation ways or incentive plans accordingly. Now you have to manage the training, development, career growth pathways. So in this particular point, HR department define that what kind of training is required by the staff member, what kind of training is given to the staff member, what kind of development and growth opportunities are existing in the organization, and how they can be fulfilled by providing a training to the people. So in this way they definitely help the employees to develop themselves, and it will definitely help the employees to build their career and growth and pathways. Next, we are maintaining the labor relationship and handling the union management grievances, right? So HR department in major organizations definitely has to take care the labor, maintaining the labor relation, and they have to maintain a good relationship, cordial relationship with the labor, and they have to handle the union management grievances, any other problem, any other complaint. So HR department will definitely take care of this in a great manner, right? Next, we are moving on the defending the company in a legal matters and handling the social security benefit. Sometimes the company has to defend the legal matters. So HR department will provide a clearance on the behalf of the companies that this situation must be handled in a this way, and we are taking care of this situation in a very minutely, and they will definitely handle the social security benefit that should be given to the employee of the organization, or the manager of the organization, or sometime other people of the organization. So social security benefit in terms of a pension, gratuity, should be given to the employees, because this is a part of legal issues, legal matters, right? Once a person has completed its whole job opportunities or whole job with a particular company, and he or she has spent approximately 30 years with a particular company, and after the retiring age he has been given a gratuity amount, and the say any other amount that is related with this particular matter. So core HR department has to think carefully about this point of view. So HR department will manage to disburse the amount related with the gratuity, amount related with the pension. So any other amount that comes under the legal matter that should be given to the employees who had worked in their organization for a long period of time, after say a 5 year. So 5.5 year is the job descriptions, job tenure. After that, you have to pay the gratuity and the any other amount related with the pensions to the particular employees. So these are the core HR duties that the HR department has to perform, right? In the next video, we will consider the evaluation of HRM. And so far, we have discussed the staffing function, its benefit, its importance, and its core duty related with HR department. In the next video, we will cover next topic related with the staffing option. Till then, you can read these chapters and study these particular aspects of this particular chapter. If you have any query, then you can comment in the comment box, and I will try to find out or try to solve the problems initiated by you. So till then, take care and have a nice day.